certainly shouldn't take much longer, and it could take a few seconds less, but let's take 30 seconds. It's a nice round figure. The golf swing itself takes approximately 2 seconds. That therefore means for the number of shots in the left-hand column ranging from 75 to 115 on this particular table, if we go all the way across to the far right-hand side in the yellow column, that's how much spare time we have on the golf course. Approximately 3 hours. It's 3 hours of not physically playing golf by swinging the golf club, and 3 hours of not taking part in our pre-shot routine. We have to manage this time. As a golfer, this is the time when we are most vulnerable. So the question that I'm going to ask you now is, when would now be a good time to begin coaching your mind as well as your swing? These are some of the things that my research has shown happens when people are in this redundant time period. Do you try to project your score? How often do you think about future hazards that await you in future shots and future holes? How many times do you dwell over previous shots? How many times do you dwell over previous rounds? Do you get irritated by playing partners? Do you let slow play impact upon your game? Do you wish you had practiced more? And finally, do you consider changing your swing? Experience shows me, through the significant amount of coaching that I've performed over the years, that golf is a game for the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind likes well-formed habits. It likes routine. The unconscious mind learns experientially. So what do we mean by that? Well, the unconscious mind likes to learn through doing. It likes to learn through picking up a golf club, hitting the golf ball, observing the direction that the ball goes. Maybe the ball curves to the left or to the right. The unconscious mind learns through every shot we play. Your unconscious mind provides your peak performance. Your conscious mind gets in your way with the negative self-talk. So let's go back to Tim's very famous equation: performance equals potential minus interference. The unconscious mind provides the performance. The conscious mind provides the interference. The conscious mind also provides your limiting beliefs, which form part of that interference. But just take yourselves back a few years, or many years. You don't have to think to brush your teeth, drive, or walk. Did you have a coach that taught you how to walk? Did you have a coach to teach you how to talk? Or would you have learned these skills if nobody was teaching you? Most golfers like to play golf without thinking. And I think that's a very important point. Maybe you can remember a time when you really felt, as the Americans put it, you really felt in the zone. Golf was easy. It was simple. The thoughts were clear. You simply played the game. So some points to consider, and this is where NLP and golf combine into one subject. Does your pre-shot routine include deep visualization? Do you practice visualization skills? Are your visualizations strong, or do you consider them to be an area that you would like to build some strength in? Does your pre-shot routine include state management? Are you able to change your emotions immediately? Can you change from a downbeat mood, a mood of anxiety or nerves or fear, into one of excitement and calm and relaxation? Is the target the focus of your pre-shot routine? What is the target? Do you see the target as the ball? Or do you see the target as the fairway or the green or the hole? Do you have a post and in between shot routine? Most golfers have a pre-shot routine. Whether that pre-shot routine is performed consistently, I question. However, most golfers do have a pre-shot routine. Very few golfers have a post and in-between shot routine. And as you'll see in further slides, post, pre and in-between shot routines are the three components of a round of golf that we should always be executing. Are you able to manage state after disappointment? Do you use negative self-talk? This isn't just on the golf course, this is off the course as well. It may be when you're talking to somebody else. It may be in a quiet moment where it's the voices inside of your head when you're driving a car, taking a bath, or going to bed. At any point, do you use negative self-talk? Negative self-talk is extremely damaging. Our confidence and our ego are always listening to what we say, and they will believe what we say. Tell yourself you're a poor golfer, and your unconscious mind will deliver a poor golfer to the golf course. Tell yourself that you're the world's best golfer, or you're the world's best 15 handicap golfer, or you're the world's best right-handed golfer. Whatever context you want to describe your golf in, your unconscious mind will move towards that. Do you have a home-based visualization training program? Quite a mouthful, but a very important question. I can improve your golfing performance without taking you to the driving range, the golf course, any environment where you pick up a club and hit a ball. It's not necessary. I can give you home-based exercises alone that will improve your golfing ability. Quick question. You may recall your conscious and unconscious minds working against each other on the golf course. Tim Galway used to refer to these as self 1 and self 2. Self 1 being the damaging voices inside of our head, self 2 being our unconscious person, the real you that has all of the natural skill and talent available. Do you remember a time when self 1 and self 2 were evident on the golf course? Are you able to control thoughts of trying? Now this is a very important question. What do we mean by trying? I'm just going to skip back to that previous slide. Trying comes back to many different forms of trying on the golf course. We can try to hit the ball. We can try to hit the ball in the air. We can try to hit the ball far. We can try to hit the ball well. Or we can even get to a point where we don't even really know what we're trying to do. And that can be a very difficult place to emerge from. Thoughts of trying suggest that the golfer is at the mercy of self 1, again as Tim Galway would put it. Our conscious mind is trying to play the game for us instead of letting self 2, our natural talent, our natural ability, play the game automatically.